Hello everyone and welcome to the first of my Doctor Who figure reviews. Now I said that this one would be this guy, wait hold on, this guy with the fez on, but no, I got this set for Christmas and I thought I may as well review it because it might be good for a first one to do. I'm going to do it in 3 parts, 1 part for each Dalek, and yeah, that's how I'm going to do it, and that's the way I'm going to do it, so deal with it. I know you can't see the Renegade Dalek, you possibly can't see the Supreme Dalek from Planet of the Daleks too well, but it's the best I can do with this camera, so I got this camera for my birthday and I think it's good enough, so you have to deal with that as well. So I'll be using this camera from now on instead of my neighbour's iPhone 4G. So in this part I'm going to start off with the most basic Dalek to do, which is the Death to the Daleks Dalek, which is the one on the right, the one here. I just want to tell you before I do this review, on the third part I'm reviewing the Renegade here, but his plunger fell off, it snapped because I was a bit silly and left it on my windowsill. My dad moved the curtain and it pushed it off the windowsill and it fell. But the plunger is okay. My dad's very good at gluing and stuff, so it literally looks like nothing happened whatsoever. So it's fine with that. So if I just pop these two Daleks to the side, just for now, so we can start off with our first Dalek, which is the Death to the Daleks Dalek. I just want to first of all note, this is probably the best style of Dalek in all of Doctor Who time. I love the grey and blue, it really suits a Dalek, and I think these were actually the most frightening Daleks. The way they just look scary, they just look really frightening in my opinion. And there isn't really any downfalls about this figure, except for one thing. In this set, all of the Daleks, except for the Renegade, have marks on the plunger. Hold on. See those black marks? You can't really see them very well because I'm zooming in a bit too much. But there are some terrible black marks here. And it's the worst on this Dalek. And you think that's bad. On the ray gun, isn't as bad, but it's still actually quite terrible. So that's actually quite a big downfall with this Dalek, and it's lucky it's the only downfall probably. Now, as you know, some of the Daleks have a big chunk at the bottom. This Dalek has only like a thin line, which is another thing I love about this Dalek, because it hasn't got the ugly chunks like on the Supreme from the John Pertwee story Planet of the Daleks, which is actually a figure in this set. It's the golden black one I showed you at the beginning. So first we're going to go through the Dalek articulation. It's the basic Dalek articulation as always. The head spins 360 degrees. The sucker, well, not the sucker. What the sucker? What am I saying? The plunger, not the plunger, the ray gun is on a ball joint, same as the plunger, so it moves the same ball joint, so and obviously there's the free wheel, so it can like spin around and stuff. I think they can make an accessory. Sorry, that's my cat in her litter tray. Cleaning up her bits and bobs. Sorry about the noises. Could you get out of there, please? So yeah, this is my favourite style of Dalek, and that's why I like it so much. Because I'm going to go through the detail first. The eye stalk is as it should be. It has got all these lines here, they're all stuck together. I think it looks like a bit ugly as a chunk, but it's how it was, so not my problem that they done that. It's the original white dot and the black outline, which I actually really... The effect on these black things with the actual actors used to look through is fantastic. I've never seen a Dalek with such good ones as that. Hold on. The reason, just to add, the reason I'm doing my reviews here is only because this camera, if it films, it makes the video, lighter than it, or darker than it already is. So this room is actually quite bright, and that's the reason I came down here, because my mum and dad are in the other bright room that I've got. So most reviews I'm doing down here, so yeah, just move. So where was I? Yeah, at the top of the head. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is also one of my favourite things about it. The ray gun. The best ray gun in Dalek, on a Dalek ever. How brilliant is that? That's just super. Plunger, the normal plunger we all have. It's a bit, a darker black than usual. So if there's a flashing light, that means I'm close to an object. See, like if I go back and then forward again, it flashes. So if it flashes, then just please ignore it. Now, yeah, the plunger. The hemispheres I like. The blue hemispheres. They are fantastic. They're the usual hemispheres, yes, but the way the colour of the blue is perfect. And yeah, that's probably the main reason I like this Dalek, the way it's, styled and everything. So that's the detail. I think all of the detail on the Dalek and everything from the story and stuff is actually spot on, so I'll give that sort of, I'll give this Dalek probably an 8 out of 10. Only because of the marks on the plunger is quite a letdown. That's only because otherwise it would be a 10 out of 10 for me, but unfortunately it's not. It's an 8 out of 10. So I'll see you in part 2, which will be the Supreme Dalek from the John Pertwee story, Planet of the Daleks. Goodbye.